Là, c'est bon?
All right, so we at the Google party, the Leweb in Paris. So what do you think? Are you French?
Yeah, we're both French.
We try to be French, we try.
Yeah, you try. What
Yeah.
do you mean?
Well, I think it was pretty complicated this morning because everybody was talking about the crisis or something.
Crazy?
Crisis,
Who's
yeah.
crazy?
I don't know, the financial crazy stuff, you know.
The crisis. The
Yeah.
financial.
And basically Google said, what did it say?
That there is no crisis and that it's a time to invest. And that's a very good thing for us because in France everybody right now is like really desperate about it.
Yeah.
And it's very good to see people that really believe that we can do something right now today in France or in the world, because we talked about putting products for the whole world. That's what you did.
Well, I think it was pretty interesting that now Europeans are at stake, and everybody is seeing that there are many startups in the place. So let's go and let's invest in Europe. Yeah. But maybe there was one thing I did not really agree with Google, is that they were talking about the language and all the local fields, saying that you have to first think global. I really think that the social web is first, local. Like I know Thibaut, we're French, we've been doing the same studies, and then we go abroad and we speak English, or we try to do so. So I did not really agree with that. What do you think, Thibaut?
Well, I'm not quite sure about it. The mixed feelings. Maybe you got the niche, all the little niche, and you can do something like a small language. But at the same time, I think it's quite important to think really global. As we say, it's better to have 1% of 1 billion people than 1% of 10 million people, and that's a big problem for instance, for newspapers. Only 0.1% of newspapers are read outside of their country of origin. So old media is very, very localized, and new media, you can be localized and globalized.
Yeah.
So you have to get a mix between the two, I guess.
So what do you think was the coolest thing? MySpace, Google, TechCrunch, what do you think was the coolest thing?
To be fair, my favorite show was, the Harvard guy who just talked about the leadership, saying that Jack Welch is dead or something, that now that we have to share this kind of reputational democracy, and it's very important, I guess. So what about you?
Well, the presentation of the Harvard guy was nice, but I really like what the Berkman Center is doing.
Yeah.
They have very, very good researchers, but I wasn't that convinced today about it. An economist friend said that they had to hire economists instead of lawyers at the Berkman Center to understand things better. And I wasn't that convinced. I really like the MySpace thing because it's cool, it's MySpace, that's all. And actually I was glad to see Michael Harrington from TechCrunch, because he's such a big deal right now in the web.
Yeah.
That it was interesting to see him and see how he's reacting and stuff.
So are you going to acquire a company?
Maybe we can start one first.
I would buy Facebook.
No, it's too cheap. Come on.
Maybe too cheap, like 15 billion.
Dollars. We all know there's no business model in Facebook. Come on.
There's what in Facebook? You have.
There is you and me. All.
Exactly. That's all. Our 2 cents.
Yeah.
It's our 2 cents.
How do we deserve maybe $1? So maybe to conclude, we could say one thing: web the people. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Web to the people. So let's all buy our Facebook pages.
And let's conquer the world with the web and the social web, and let's make it massive.
And put the brand in the